Hi everyone, I'm Ali Graymond. I'm an OCD recovery coach with over 9 years of experience helping people recover from OCD. On this channel, I talk about OCD recovery, the different themes that OCD can have, the methods of recovery, and we do a lot of Q&As. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Again, we do daily videos. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the effects of stress. And the reason I bring this up quite often is that I always see OCD getting worse, if not during the stressful situation, then right after. A lot of the times, when actual stress happens, the person is able to deal with it. They're able to focus on the stressful situation, get it resolved, and then as soon as they get it resolved, OCD comes in. Now, when I say stress, I don't necessarily mean only really bad, really scary, really kind of out of the blue kind of situations. Stress to everybody means different things. Sometimes it could be the smallest thing that just set you off, you know. Also, sometimes stress can be not negative but positive, such as a birth of a new baby or a job or a move to a different place. That's it's positive, but it's still stressful. And you have to understand that if stress is a regular part of your life, what you would consider personally high level of stress, right? To everybody it's different, but if you consider your level of stress as high, and if you are in a situation where you can't really lower that stress, right? There's all kinds of situations out there. Sometimes you are going through a stressful period, but it's something that can be lowered or delegated to other people and things like that. And sometimes this is just your life. You can't fix it. You can't change the circumstances that you're in, and you are going to be stressed all the time for the next foreseeable future. So you need to understand what your situation actually is like. Can you delegate? Can you reduce your level of stress? If yes, do it. Because right now you need all the resources to be going towards healing. And it's good to stay busy, but it's not good to stay overly busy, get yourself overwhelmed to the point where you're not reacting well to the OCD thoughts, meaning you're not reacting correctly, refusing the reaction. Instead you are paying attention to the thoughts, you're doing compulsions, because a big reason why what I hear people say a lot of the time about doing compulsions is that it's just easier. I'm just so tired, and it's just easier to do the compulsion than to go through the pain of doing the exposure. And you can't put yourself in that situation of a fight or flight mode. You're already in it because of OCD, but now you're in it because of stress levels as well. So whenever possible, try to reduce or at least even out your workload. So say if you have in the upcoming week, you have a busy Monday and then, kind of calm rest of the days, try to spread out whatever it is that you're doing on Monday to the rest. So it's kind of more evened out, so your brain is experiencing same level of stress throughout the days. Also, especially to the parents, right? I have a lot of clients who are parents of young kids. Don't try to achieve perfection. And really, this is true in any kind of situation, with OCD, right? We always want things a certain way. We always want things to be perfect, and they don't really need to be. They just need to be okay, and your main job is to heal, That is your main job. Everything else comes secondary. So perfection in at home, perfection in the job, perfection in, personal life. It just needs to be okay, and you just need to heal. That has to be your motto, you know and please understand, again, 9 years of experience, and I can tell you that whenever people have setbacks, not not all the time, but most of the time it is triggered by a stressful situation. And again, not necessarily negative stress, but a stressful situation where the person was overwhelmed, there was a problem, then they solved the problem, and OCD got worse right after or during. So as much as possible, try to watch your stress levels. When I talk to clients, I always mention stress because it's just very important to keep yourself on track. Because, the next question after that is, well, Ali, what do I do when I'm at level 10 OCD? Well, try not to get yourself to level 10 OCD. That would be good, because then it's really hard to get back down when you are kind of thoughts are running a million miles an hour, you're not really thinking rationally, logically, it's hard to come back from that. You will, but it's hard, rather than when you are at a 6, trying to maintain that and then refusing compulsions, and not getting yourself to a higher level of anxiety, but rather lowering it. I hope you find my videos helpful. If you would like to do the recovery program, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I do daily videos discussing all things OCD. If you have topics that you would like me to discuss, please always put it below the videos. I do see them and I will use them for the next topics. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.